Afternoon, safety owners, and we are back. Now, as you may be aware, once a year we do activities in a certain month which are all money related. Now, we couldn't quite do it in March, so we're going to be doing it in May. So one of the activities that we're going to do, and ideally would have liked to have had the young people involved, but obviously under present circumstances it's not possible. I like to sort of spread the knowledge and widen up their mindset of concepts which may seem really complicated at first. So today I'm going to attempt to explain the stock market. Let's take it away. Okay, how we're going to explain how the stock market works is using our old friend, the Bargaidy Monopoly board. Okay, I'm going to tell you a tale about me. It's a fictitious tale, but don't let that get in the way. Don't know if you can see this. I own a very successful property company. Well, for this game, I do. As you can see, I've got houses all over the shop, up and down Bargaidy. I make lots and lots and lots of money through rent. Okay? Now, I make so much money from rent, I'm thinking it's time to go to the big leagues. I want to put hotels up and down Bargaidy and its surrounding areas, really corner the market. I've gone to the bank to get a loan, but they've said, sorry, it's a no from us. I went on Dragon's Den and they said, it's a no from us. So how am I going to get my money to expand my empire all over Bargaidy if I can't get a loan? Now I can do one thing, of course. I could wait, take the profit I make from all the rent and wait to see how much money I make. But that might make some time because I like to keep the rents nice and affordable. But I have had another idea. I am going to try and do something to sell shares in my business. Now, when I'm going to put my property empire on the market, this is called an initial public offering. Now, I'm going to sell shares in my empire at $10 a go. Okay? $10 nets you one share. Okay? And people went absolutely bonkers for it. There was money, hand over fist, people wanting. They were saying, Andy, I want to buy your shares. So I sold 10 shares. So I made £100. Okay, just counting out £100 in the background. Okay, this then allowed me, oh yes, I've got loads of money. I'm going to put hotels all over Bargaidy and its surrounding areas and make even more money. Hotels, got one in King's Place, got one in the Lawns, Dykehead Road gets a massive hotel. I figured there's still some money to be made in the rental market. I've really cornered the market here, people. I've got hotels, I've got rental properties up and down the land, and I'm making lots and lots of these bad boys. 50s, yas. Okay. Now, what then happens is people go, hey, that property company that Andy's made up, that's making quite a lot of money. I want in on some of this. So what they do is they go up to someone who paid £10 for a share and they say, okay, I quite like this business. I'll buy that £10 share of you for drumroll, £20. Excellent. So that person who bought that share for £10 has doubled their money. Okay. Now, as the empire grows, I get a few houses on Princess Drive, a think we need a hotel up on Park Road. I'm going to stick a hotel at the train station. I'm going to stick one there that I can't read because it's upside down. Gatland Terrace. Where's Gabriel at? We haven't got all the addresses in Bargady down, obviously, because there'd be too many. Edward Street, got a hotel there. Okay, so pretty much my business is going very, very well. I'm making lots and lots of money, as you can see, with this fictitious amount of money. What then happens is I want to expand even further. So how am I going to do this? To entice more investors, I tell them, okay, the current value for a share is actually a little bit more than the £10 now. Okay, things are going well. It's currently worth, one share is worth £25. But if you buy one share, I will give you £5 back every year as a form of a payment. And we call that payment a dividend. So from here, I'm able, because people are thinking this hotel business is going really, really well, they're buying more and more and more until the share price keeps going up and up. And I've completely cornered the market of hotels on every block, and houses on every block, rental incomes all over the shop. Duke's Road, got one there, and I'm making quite a lot of money. Everyone who gets a share, who bought a share, is happy because not only are they getting a slice of the profits, but also they are getting an annual dividend. So they own a part of my company and I give them a payment. And what the stock market does is really has people buying and selling shares depend on what they feel the value of the company is. Okay, so with all my hotels that you can see, I'm making quite a lot of money. However, there are risks. Something happens which, let's say, means that people can't go on holiday as much and they don't want to rent a hotel room in Bargady. I don't know, let's say a worldwide pandemic means that people aren't able to afford or aren't even able to go on holiday to the lovely seaside destination that is Bargady. So the hotels are taken off the board. The share price is now going down because the overall value of the organisation is less. So people who have seen the shares go from £10 to £25 in value, they're somewhere in the region of, at the point at which this pandemic happened, 35. That's what it's worth. So they bought it for 25 before the crash happened. They got up to 35, and then they noticed, hang on, if people can't stay in hotels, they're less likely to go in hotels. They're less likely to spend money in hotels. The hotel values will drop, which is part of the business. So my £35 share, I think it's going to be worth less because the company isn't going to be doing as well. So I am going to go to the stock market and see if I can sell my shares that are now worth 35 currently, but I think they're going to go down in value down to 20. And that kind of mechanism of buying and selling shares based on the company of a company's perceived value is what the stock market is all about. So there we have it, a very simple way of explaining what the stock market is all about. It's people effectively gambling and guessing on the future value of organisations within that body of stocks. So you may see it, people, lots of lines going downwards, or that lines going upwards, whether or not people think, by and large, I think the groups of organisations within this particular field are going to be worth more or going to be less in the weeks to come. So that's a nice simple way I've thought of. Obviously there's far more aspects to it, but the general gist is that. So that's the safety zone. It's Money Month. We're going to be explaining a few more principles of economics, money, measuring and counting throughout the month. So keep them hands clean, stay safe and protect the NHS. Peace.